It's That's a super comment. And it's what it is. I mean, there's really nothing we can do about it at this point except explain what is going on because I mean it's divine justice, it's karmic justice, and no one is safe. Karma has no address. These ladies, if you don't understand tarot, I mean it's what it is. I'm consistently learning because they're pulling up paranormal things that I was never able to answer. And it's what it is. I mean, to me, this is more of a group collaboration. And it's what it is. I mean, somebody has to be the good guy and somebody has to be the bad guy. I'm choosing to be both. It's what it is. There is no good or bad. That's 3D mentality. You're going to ascend, great. You have to forgive them. The only thing I value, 5-star reviews. That's you. That has nothing to do with me. When you deal with me, you're talking to yourself. I just ask questions you don't know the answer to that I generally already do. And if we don't have the answer, then I pull it out of you while you're in a sleepy state. And it's what it is. However, I mean, expecting unexpected, we're going to be doing some changes because we really don't know. I mean, like, share, subscribe. This information really isn't for everyone. I mean, I do have to agree with that. It can cause anarchy. It can cause... But I mean, it's just like Chosen 144 said, when my light hits you, you're either a triggered demon or you're being healed. And it's what it is. It's Reiki. It's what it is. I don't agree with... If you come to me, yes. However, I'm just not that guy. I do shit paranormally. And I like to chase demons. I mean, I have a dark side too. You know, it can't everyone be going off in their dark side and me not be Dexter Deckhead. It's what it is. However, I prefer you guys to do it. Let's just do the equal give and take thing. You know, get people in an alignment. Because I'm a firm believer. I mean, you do donations only. One person donating can cover all of you. And I chose to be that person in the beginning. And it's what it is. Did it cause some slack, some flack, some slander? Well, yeah, they're triggered demons. However, I mean, my family's not the most... Right? I mean, it's what it is. How does Pisces get... Pisces doesn't get away with shit. Pisces ends up having black magic cast on him, and it's all over tarot land. I can't change that. I can't change that. Weird shit consistently happens to a paranormal INFJ. You can research it. It's not that big of a deal. What is a big deal is now tarot across the planet has been able to take Pisces, Sun, Leo rising, Gemini moon energy. Just stick with those 3 sun, moon, and rising signs. What is hidden behind the moon? My Vedic chart is Taurus. Now, you generally don't want to tell people your birth chart because they'll do everything they can to block, stop, molest, hinder, whatever. Okay, great. So there only needs to be one of us. It takes one for the team. Sitting here in a chair, I can sit here in the lazy boy and get away with that. It's what it is, right? Always start with gratitude. No, run through the channel. If there's something that helps you out or someone else, understand people are getting karma. But it's always nice to give than to receive. I'm not worried about any of that shit. I know where I'm going with this. It's up to you to share the information. So, if you have tarot across the planet being able to take Pisces Sun, and granted, it's not about me. I'm putting everything off onto you. They attack me, and that's beautiful. I love with 5-star reviews, bitch. They better attack me. There's no profit in the cure. It's what it is. And teachers and earth angels get the hard jobs. So it's what it is. However you feel that is, I use Cash App. You want to make other arrangements, I don't give a shit about that. I got people trying to bribe me, so I'm really not trying to fuck around with a whole lot of ignorance. Anyway, I don't know who you are, but soon everyone will. I'm all over Google. You can't go to an AI and go, Upshotscott, and your AI not pull me up. It's what it is. We invested a lot of time, effort. I invested a lot of time, effort, and energy. Number one, to make sure, people didn't have to lay in bed with their head all fucked up for years. That's what it is. But that wasn't good enough for people. Trying to take whatever I had stumbled upon and monetize it. And it's what it is. Tarot has already said all relationships based on money, we have to throw it. They Reiki is love's intent to help or heal. These half-wits chose money over love's intent to help or heal. Cool, I can't do anything about that. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of meditation. It takes a lot of grounding. You're not going, the people that I deal with have to put forth effort. So you're not, it's Mr. Miyagi and Daniel's son. Get out there and paint the fence. That's what it is. I can't change any of that. But what I can do is critique what y'all are doing with that unique energy. Okay, and if that's worth anything to you, cool, donate. I can get by with that shit. People are bribing me in my emails, and you girls are telling everybody past life. Yeah, it's what it is. I do past life shit, so it's what it is. Now tarot has picked up on a very unique energy. A Pisces sun, Leo rising, Gemini moon. That'd be moi. Personality, my 4 cognitive functions are balanced, masculine, and so you're going to have, well, this is weird. You'll hear a tarot reader say it over and over again, and I spot it just like that. Well, this is weird. The Empress and the Emperor together. I'm right here. I'm one person. I just use both sides of my brain, and I give off an energy. That light triggers tarot readers as well as demons when I'm watching them. Reiki transcends all time and space, and it's 2,500 years old, so let's not get into an argument about how accurate it is. The only people I have ever found, cornbread mix recall, that's what it is. Yeah, your health guys dropping, they're sending me cornbread mix recalls, and my mother was known for her cornbread. Anyway, they're assholes, and I'm tired of it. They have researched everything they can about the Earth Angel and are trying to trigger me in every way they can because I'm triggering their demons, and that's fine. This is fine. I don't want any. I want to be Batman, something that doesn't fucking exist. That's what it is. But you've got Gemini love energy. Okay, great. I'm so sorry that y'all, it's not even me. If people have attempted to sacrifice the Earth Angel, that makes me a vibrational match to your president. An attempted unearring, and I have both of mine. So it's what it is. If Trump can't take a joke from one attempted assassination to the other, then it's what it is. However, these girls have picked up on the twin flame journey. Something that is not supposed to happen. Now you've got coaches, and it's what it is. Just prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, because I understand the entire story of the twin flame journey is based on Dracula in love. It's an ancient story. Vlad the Impaler, an enlightened being that takes Romania to the ends of victory with the Order of the Dragon, fighting the Knights Templar and slaughtering people in the name of Jesus and fighting Christianity and who knows. I don't even read the shit because it's in the past. Once you identify it, there's a lesson to be learned. Cool. I read just enough to where it triggers me and I remove that energy. It doesn't matter. That shit's in the past. That's a past life energy. Forgive it and let it go. I went to a meetup with the angels one time. It's when I was first introduced to psychometry. And she held an item that we passed an item around the circle, the shaman and the angel. And it was this really, really tall, weird ass woman with white hair and pale as like a tall white. It was cool. It was cool. This was in California where the place is on fire right now. Send them love and light. That's what it is. I mean, as a fire and a water sign, yes, that hits my water aspect of emotions, but I tend to fight fire with fire. Confirmation. Anyway. So, we passed an item around the room, and when she held it, she just looked up and right at me, and I'm like, oh, God. What is this meetup with the angels going to tell me? And it was. I mean, we have to come back and finish out our karmic contracts. And she told me, most empaths, most people that are really sensitive, and it did. It lined right up with Dolores Cannon. Dolores Cannon said souls on the other side line up for handicapped bodies. You're able to relieve lifetimes of karma because you're in a handicapped body. People have to take care of you. You're teaching them a lesson about how to care for someone that's handicapped. The souls line up for that to get rid of tons of karma. Okay, great. So if I know, because she did, as soon as she held it, as soon as she held the item and she looks at me, and then she just gave us a piece of paper. She didn't even say anything. And as I'm reading it, it talks about all of our empathic gifts are carried over gifts to help us remove karma. If we slaughtered people in a past life, chances are we're going to feel their pain. Okay, great. So you have to work through that. Forgive yourself for the errors of what, and we've done. It's repeating patterns. It's repeating karmic cycles over and over and over again to ascend and pay off your karmic debt. Okay, great. I signed up. My difficulty level was hard. Great. It means you do the past life crime, you have to do the time. However, yes, they're dealing with ancient Egyptian magic and shit. We're coming into our abilities. Okay, great. You have the good guys, and you have these dark, sinister jokers that are now coming into the light. They create havoc, the chaos magic, all this shit y'all hear about. I do the opposite of what they do to relieve my past life karma as a healer, right? I do surrogate Reiki teddy bears. This is as simple as this. A surrogate Reiki teddy bear is how you send distance Reiki sessions to a client. It's remote healing. Okay, if I can remote heal you with a teddy bear, chances are there's voodoo dolls that do the same thing, opposite. This heals. This is a voodoo doll. Okay, well, great. They use that shit on me. That's what it is. Cool. So I had to take what I know about how love always wins and send it back to them. That's what it is. With love and light. Thank you for the lesson. Thank you for teaching me how to defeat a fucking voodoo doll. Did I use Joe's technique? No, it did. It did make, and that was one of the things he said. He said, you keep the channel flowing, it makes, voodoo won't stick. So, I mean, as I was trying, I mean, yeah, he's right, but my energy is different, and that's not anyone's fault. That's me trying to explain that to someone comes back on me. What did I tell him? Fucking, you're not supposed to activate, practitioners are not supposed to be activating people's kundalini. That shit has to be nurtured, it has to be worked into, and you have to be chosen. How do you become chosen? You choose yourself, you choose the divine, you choose to make the changes and transform. You activate someone's kundalini that's not going to make the choices, they end up with karma. All right, it's what it is. I'm still learning too. However, where was I at? You've got you read in the comments. And keep in mind, if you watch one of my videos, I send comments as I'm critiquing. I move on to the next thing. You can go back to any of my videos and you'll see like where there were 2 comments, now there's 20. I've got something I'm doing in the dark that I'll bring to the light with all those comments later. That's what it is. However, if we know that they're siphoning the energy, if we know that all of their dark shit is coming to the light, you got to expect it. I'm trying to go as far up the ascension path as they went on the dark side of hell. I'm just going this way. What's going to happen is I learn new things over here. I'm going to uncover the opposite over here. Okay, well, that's going to create haters, people that use their abilities for everything except 5-star reviews. Right? You identified a Sagittarius that went to Greece. Great. Last time an energy went to Greece, I was arrested. So, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Weird shit happened in the paranormal INFJ's house, and no one understands that shit. Now they have no choice but to. Because you're saying it instead of me this time. And it's what it is. I mean, it was a learning experience. Forgive them. It was a benefit in any way you can look at it. However, what y'all are telling me now that's going to be the next challenge we have to get over is they're learning their karmic lessons. They have signed up. Back to the meetup with the angels. She gave me a piece of paper that said, we were murderers in a past life. We'd slaughtered people. Her psychometry, she did a past life reading, and dude, she was weird as they come. White hair, tall, skinny, alien, angel looking, had a glow. Shit's coming right back on me. What you judge, you become. That's what it is. However, I also put in the comments, there is a Dolores said your name and your number. So when I hear somebody say you're not your name, you're your number, I'm just like, no, you're your name and your number. Your name breaks down into numerology too. However, she said your name would be a sign. It would be a sign. Okay, well, hell, I live on Divine Street. They can't find the Earth Angel. They can't find the Divine Master that ascended. The energy worker that ascended. I'm smart ass. For fun, and it's what it is. I like to have fun with this shit. Spirituality is supposed to be fun. Until you get sacrifice energy all in the cards due to the devil. So it's what it is. It's angels and demons and people. I mean, it's positive and negative energy. Let's get it straight. Are there people embodying energy that is just unknown to most people? Yes. And now that shit's coming to the light. So it's what it is. I mean, if I can research it and see it's there and then I have results from my experience, that means I have experienced what I have done research on. If you go and you read about a tomb with an archaeological find and all the weird shit that happens to them, if you weren't there, you're not going to understand the paranormal energetic. You're not going to understand what they were trying to tell you. Cool. That happens to me consistently. So now confirmation. There he is. That's what it is. So now you have energy of fucking Oogie Boogie, the boogeyman, the nightmare before it. And that's what it is. You'll see a tarot reader pull up a picture of the little guy sitting in the chair with this big green monster. This big spirit. You have high level spiritual protection. That's the Scorpio death energy that's popping up in your cards. Y'all have already said that they went and tried to talk to Pisces ancestors, and Pisces ancestors said, sure, yeah, we're going to help you out. My father has a Vietnam body count in the hundreds of thousands all across your cards. The government gave him the name of, he was the ranch hand hitman. So he flew a plane, Butch the Boogeyman, and he was born on Halloween. You can't tell me that an individual born on Halloween isn't going to have some paranormal abilities like he did. I'm a paranormal INFJ, right? We're dealing with the magic sins of the father right now. That's what it is. That's what it is. What is to come for? We don't care what's to come for humankind. That's more devil illusion energy. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, as we move forward up the ascension path, staying grounded and forgiving them. I mean, it's what it is. Every time I cut a cord, one gets reattached. Okay, cool. They're attaching to that green monster. That's what it is. I'm calling my energy back because it's what it is. I'm trying to remove things. Pisces went through a death and rebirth transformation. Great. Aside from the things that I just truly can't get, family, cool. When they show up, they've been forgiven. The contract has been I forgive you. Just like Dolores said, I forgive you. We tried this time. I let you go with love, light, and peace as I moved this direction. Right? I'm on my destiny, and you got to expect demons to want to get in the way. Okay, great. Y'all are telling me, and I was afraid of this. You're telling me that they're getting tenfold karma from an 888 frequency. Okay, if you take 3/16/1978 and run it through an angel number calculator, you get 888. So you're either getting positive blessings in karma 3, and you have to do mind, body, and soul. Positive mind, positive body, positive soul. One of them is out of whack, you're going to get karma tenfold. Working on the INFJ shield, I'm assuming it is creating a ripple effect now. And they can't figure it out. Oh, they project against my aura, it bounces off back onto them. Thank you for the spiritual protection. That's what it is. And I mean, it's going to be shocking. And okay, great. It's nothing new. They've been doing this shit since times in Egypt. It's nothing new. We're just having to deal with it in a technological age now, where we can send the information to where you have people sending distance Reiki to heal one another. You have people teaching fools how to do spell work, and the opposite. For every this, there is that. Focus on this and forgive that. There's nothing I can do about that. Right? That's the thing, is we're removing these energy, because that's what they have to self-reflect on. Oh man, I was wrong. Oh, I didn't do the work. Oh no, you didn't, and that's fine. That you have plenty of lifetimes to do the work. Having to deal with what are the laws now. Well, obviously, if there's no body, there's no crime. I guess. Hell, I don't know. I'm not worried about it. I mean, what's the joy of having divine protection if you don't use it? And God gets the last laugh. So that's what it is. But you're telling me, and I did this in a video, and we're going to stay on this topic for a little while till we get it figured out. If what you put out comes back to you, and you're telling me that those that tried to destiny swap with a 5-star healer, and I did, I shut it down because weird shit was going on. I'm not going to invest my time and money with people and weird shit going on. I'm not. I would rather tell you and you just go gossip about that. Oh my God, he started something and weird shit started happening to him. Yeah, fucking good. It's good to breathe the catalyst for an awakening. That's what it is. My ulterior motive, you let me go and talk to a person with a degree and them tell me that I'm wrong? Cool, I'll go and start a business and wait for people with degrees to start having problems and coming to me for reviews. Transmute that shit. That's what it is. And then sit here, oh, they're trying to do beauty spells on Pisces. Fucking okay. Tell me how that works out for you. Like, I really give a shit. Sam Walton went to board meetings in overalls driving an old pickup truck and now sells people. He would be rolling over in his grave if he knew that high-priced applesauce was getting knocked off the shelf by me walking past people with my aura. And it does. It affects them. It affects them in a strange way. A girl in the restaurant the other night was walking by it's called the INFJ shield for a reason. It's called a Pleiadian Master's Light Merkaba for a reason. It's a Merkaba. It's sitting there spinning, throwing negative energy away from me. Spiritual protection. Girl walks by in the restaurant the other night. She got honey in her hand, and fucking she comes right in my auric field and drops the fucking honey. I'm like, oh man, that shit's sticky. That's what it is. From applesauce to honey, we're upgrading. While we're doing intuitive upgrades, you got human traffickers over here hunting for upgrade. It's idiocracy. They have subconsciously programmed people. That's why I get my messages out of movies and songs. I can read the energy. Right? There's a sign in there for you, Pisces. Hell, some of these movies have my family's name in it with situations that happened to me, and y'all talking about them harvesting the Empress energy for years, never wanting Pisces to wake up. No one wants to tell me the truth. Great, so I'm going to let them go and give it to God. We just work through it. And now what's happening? A ripple effect of karma. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not worried about other people's karma. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. You had readings the other day about God destroying the music industry. Well, yeah, I'm finding all kinds of signs, synchronicities, and shit throughout music. I get my message. As soon as I get a message from a song, that tells me I have broke a generational curse. It's just what it gave me a message. The universe sent me a message. The message was received. The phone was hung up. I answered the call. What that does on an energetic level to whatever kind of whatnot, I don't know. I don't ever claim to have all the answers. I just know shit is falling apart for people, and it's called karma for a reason. My energy is the 888 Redeemer of Christ and occult knowledge, right? Their hidden knowledge, I naturally know. On this side, if I know this, I'm going to know that. They don't like that. I don't care. I'm not responsible for what people like. I mean, would you want me to go choose voodoo and not tell you? Be sitting here watching people like, oh, let me get him in the heart chakra. They're demons. Little demons. Anyway. You thank them for the lesson that they taught you, and you pick them up, dust them off, and throw them back in hell's game. That's what it is. Good game. Get out of here. Anyway, no, I mean, there's if you don't go out and have these experiences, then the words aren't going to, you can't, I understand people can't read minds. You hear someone say something like Jose Silva mind control method, the first thing an individual is going to think is, oh my God, he's trying to control our minds. No, fool, Jose Silva taught us how to control our own. You're so vain. You probably thought this song was about you. You're so vain. That's what it is. You can't be mad at him because hell, if it's not explained. You have to be able to read between the lines. Some of us have to take a step back. I agree. But if you don't ask questions, you're never going to know. If you don't know what someone is talking about, fucking ask them. They'll tell you. That's the difference between occult hidden knowledge and mystics wanting you to have the mystical experience too. It's the difference between Alan Watts and Terence McKenna and Aleister Crowley. It's what it is, right? And I mean, you got to think they're now getting karma and backlash because they thought they never would, and we're divinely protected. Why don't we get divine protection? Because the divine don't have shit to do with you. You're being protected by demons, protecting your money, using it against the court systems. Da da da. Now they know. Now the spell is broken and they're pissed off. I can't do anything about that. I cannot do anything about your voodoo hoodoo when Reiki's 2,500 years old and World War II blocked you from having it. Sure didn't block the Golden Dawn from coming in and teaching everybody the opposite side of love's intent to help or heal that always wins. Right? Why, you have a country full of fallen angel energy, and I chose the Fallon aspect. This is my name. My middle name is Alan. Right? Dolores Cannon said, yeah, y'all volunteered. Yeah, well, I guess I kind of fucked up and volunteered for this one. Scott fucked Alan Lowe. Signed up for this stupid shit. Anyway, no, y'all have this alien DNA, this weird shit in your cards. I'm telling you, my QHHT session was not in this realm of reality. Period. My QHHT session didn't have people walking around trying to figure out what was going on in the woods, or though one of them did, the other one was full of wispy people. Now, I don't know what the fuck a wispy person is in a past life, but I don't care. I would assume that is the jinn. So, leave it alone. It's the unseen realms in a paranormal INFJ, and I see that shit. So it's not like I can't sit here and tell you that now that I'm aware of it, I'm not aware of it all the time. I can add, and then tell you if it's such a fucking important thing to everyone, go do your research, where you go and look up paranormal INFJ, why the INFJ has access to the paranormal. You'll hear them on track talking about confirmation, talking about talking to the spirits. The high priestess Pisces sits with spirit. I see them. I activated my astral sight. Took a long time. Took a meditation practice that's a long time. My third eye, I did with a confirmation, with a poster in my room, right? Magic eye art, that opens your third eye. Cool, I did that shit at like 17. INFJ, don't open your third eye. Yeah, because it's the blueprint of reality. Shit changes. That's what it is. Use it for positive healing purposes, and you can never go wrong. That's what it is. Where do we go wrong? Not responsible for the actions of others. However, you being able to, and it's what it is. Okay, great. So I have to forgive them. I'm not responsible for what happens to a Sagittarius that went to Greece. I obviously didn't fucking go to Greece, and they went to Greece the last time I was arrested. Okay, thank you. Thank you for me being arrested, having my freedom taken away from me, for you casting magic at my family, with every tarot reader on the planet talking about you trying to do the shit again. Great, thank you for that. I forgive you. I forgive you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. My business being slandered. Thank you for that. That was free advertising. Thank you for all that free advertising, because now I'm going to be known as the dumb fuck. The dumb fuck that, let you get away with it the first time. That's what it is. I'm cool with that. However, no, back to what I started all this for. You take Pisces, Sun, Leo rising, Gemini moon energy, and just match it to the Capricorn devil. There's 6 of them. I've got 6 of them identified by name. Oh, they hate that. Oh, the happiness haters are coming out of the woodwork. That's what it is. And now you have every tarot reader on the planet able to showcase that shit through the zodiac. Okay, great. That's divine justice. That is divine karma in its finest. You want to gossip and slander? Cool. Share this video with everyone you know. Look what that dumbass Pisces sun did. Put everybody on Front Street. It's what it is. With tarot eating it up, right? My only concern is my meditation has changed. You have readers talking about them harvesting energy. Okay, great. They're trying to live in the lap of luxury off the Earth Angel's energy. Is me calling my energy back going to affect you? I've made videos about that before. I don't know. But what you told me is the ones that have went with malicious intent, right? See, it's what it is. However, no, I mean, it's pulling on my energy. Yes. Is it pulling? Are people feeling tired and shit? They did energy manipulation. I don't know what they did. They don't tell me. I know I got a shit ton of energy coming back. And one of you ladies said, one of you readers said that the ones that manipulated the Earth Angel's energy didn't do anything but earn themselves a bad x-ray. Whatever that means. As soon as she said that, I went to my x-rays. I have some kind of paranormal healing ability. Every time I go for a checkup, something else is wrong. You'll never get over this. I'm over it. That's what it is. But it's consistent. I mean, fuck. You know, and now you've got voodoo dolls, sacrifice, black magicians. Well, hell, no wonder. The opposition is just making me stronger. Thank you for that. Oh, you're forgiven. Fucking keep it coming. Give me another challenge. Or stop them. That's what it is. It has nothing to do with me. I don't care. I really don't. I do not care about what they do. Right? If they're doing it to you, that's for you to care about. That's what it is. So, that's what it is. I mean, let's gossip about the real thing instead of what the Capricorn devil in every tarot reader's hands is spitting out. That's what it is. I mean, that's very easy to identify. And if you have a question, ask. I got but that's why they don't like me. I have no problem answering your questions. That's what it is. If it's worth anything to you, great. I use Cash App. Donate. I'm not concerned about that. I'm looking for that one person that truly gives a fuck, and then bam, we can go forward with this shit and not have to worry about them being an absolute douchebag. That's what it is. Male or female. That's what it is. You know, a power couple coming into union. I'm that by myself. I can relate with men just the same way as I do with women. The problem is you have all these tarot readers with couples concerned about Pisces sun's destiny. Yes, tarot reader, let me tell you why. I go out by myself with a married couple, and he will get up and go to the bathroom, and she will hit on me and get rejected. She'll get up and go to the bathroom, and her fucking old man will hit on me. All that polyamorous shit that's all off in y'all's cards, I'm telling you. And then what happens? They go home together. That motherfucker hit on me. Well, hell, he hit on me too. He must be gay. I got 4 kids with 4 different women. I have no problem rejecting people, paying my child support, and keeping it moving. All my kids are 18, and I don't owe a dime. What it is, I had to lay in bed and heal, and now y'all got you got everyone on the planet talking about they've been casting magic on me since I was 20 years old. Well, no wonder I got hurt. Not worried about it now because I'm getting stronger, and now they're having to go through it. It's what you're telling me, and that's fine. I forgive them. They have lessons to learn. So, namaste. That's what it is. I mean, I can't change the energy that these ladies are telling the planet in succession, in unison. It is. When I can pick 5 readers and go to them, and they have those 3 sun, moon, and rising signs, and they're matching it to a devil cap, then that's something that's not supposed to happen. I don't give a shit what your they're more than welcome to prove me wrong. They're more than welcome to prove me wrong. However, in this current state of energetic affairs right now, you have a Pisces Sun Earth Angel and a Devil Capricorn, and I'm telling you, one of them, the birth chart was opposites. I looked at it. My birth chart was opposite. What was the lesson there? Reiki was in my birth chart. I did not know that. Great. I learned a lesson. Cool. Thank you for the lesson. I learned something positive and negative and moved you on your path. Wherever you end up from there, whatever lifetime, I went for the divine union because I know the twin flame journey is within. The balance of masculine and feminine energies. Bloop. Oh, you've ascended to Earth Angel. Oh, you're an ascended master. You're a Reiki master that ascended. Well, that would be an ascended master. An ascended healer. Right? Does it piss off the ops? Well, I'm sure it is. They got together as a group to do everything they could to stop that. Okay, great. When you try to stop a divine union, how does the divine stop you? So tenfold, next lifetime. And what are they doing? They're running around doing everything they can to try to save themselves from you knowing. That's what it is. I'm not responsible for the actions of others in groups. Namaste.